Hey folks, I'm Bill Cook. We're going to be talking about rental property today and the dangers of water. Water is one of the biggest things that will kill a property, and it could be a little bit slow drip that drips once an hour, and you will be shocked about how much damage. We're holding hands. Sorry about that. How much damage that can do. So we're at a rental property that Kim and I manage, and I just kind of want to talk about what's happened here and what we're doing today, and the result of water, and a couple other little hints as far as water. So first of all, this is the plumber we've been using for a long time. What's your name?
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, and Keith Lee's phone number is
770-744-0210.
There you go. So Keith is a real good guy to work with, and we really like working with him a lot. Anyway, so this wonderful journey began because the owner called up and said that when she turned the washer on, that when it went to drain the water out of the washer, the water was coming out and it was running across the floor.
That's right.
You got to keep facing that way.
Okay.
And so he hates this. And so I had you come out to snake the drain because I thought there was probably a clog in the drain. And what is it you told me?
We attempted to snake this drain here and could not get it cleared. So
keep facing that way so I can hear you.
Evidently, there's a blockage in this cast iron drain, and so we are tearing
Cast
the
iron.
wire. Cast iron.
Cast iron. So one of the things you want to know is when you're buying a property, people ask me, why don't I like buying older homes? Real simple. The mechanicals of an old home are very different from a home that was built, let's say, in 1990 or 1990s, 2000s. Because right now, when you come back with waterline, what type of waterline are you putting in? Are you putting in PVC?
I'm going to be changing it with PEX.
PEX. So that is not PVC.
No.
And that is not copper.
That's right.
And that is not galvanized.
That's right.
And that is not cast iron.
That's right.
So it seems to work pretty good.
It's a polyethylene cross-link, which is a flexible pipe.
What is this?
This is galvanized pipe.
So this house is built in 1960, so it has galvanized pipe. What is that pipe like?
It's not good. It rusts from the inside. You can see there.
They won't be able to see it, but it's just the inside is.
That's right.
Think of a heart attack when your arteries just close up. And
so what will happen over time? You have a half-inch line here, and it will rust on the inside, and the volume may decrease down to a quarter an inch or an eighth inch, and you have very low flow.
So a key thing to remember is when you're buying a property, you always want to do a good inspection. And again, Kim and I don't hire inspectors. We've done this for a long time, so you usually go under the house, on the house. And with this particular house, because I got owner financing, I wasn't all that concerned about what were the mechanicals because we got a good deal on the house. But when you're looking at a house, make sure you check and say, okay, what kind of plumbing's in here? Is it cast iron? Is it PVC? Is it PEX? Is it galvanized? Because if it's galvanized, you can count on having problems with that house. Why are you laughing? The guy holding the camera's laughing. It's Keith's son, and he's just thinking this is funny. So anyway, what are we doing to fix this problem?
We're going to repipe a section of these water pipes with PEX, and we're going to cut out a good majority of this cast iron and replace it.
So on the other side of this wall is where the hot water heater is.
That's right.
So you had to remove the hot water heater because that floor is rotted out.
That's right.
This floor obviously is rotted out. So this little leaking washing machine does all this. So we're having to remove all the subflooring and come back and then rebuild this floor back up on this and the room on the other side. Plus this sheet's coming out. So this wall would be gone. These pipes would be gone. Redoing the hot water heater and all the plumbing to here. And really what I need to do is at some point in time, the plumbing's been replaced to PVC because it was cast iron. But we now at some point in time need to replace all the plumbing in this house and go to PEX.
That's right, the water pipes.
And that means all the water lines all the way up to the faucets.
That's right.
And that takes what, half an hour?
Couple days.
Couple days. So that means I'll be writing a good check for it, but that's what you had to do to houses to keep them up to date. Because if you have good houses, you have really good tenants. If you have good tenants, they stay, they pay the rent, the houses go up in value, so it's pretty cool. So anyway, the main thing to get from this is when you're buying a property, be aware of what kind of plumbing it is. So, and I've said this before, I really don't like buying older houses because when you do, there's problems with the fuse box. That's before they had circuit breakers. And you have galvanized pipe and cast iron stuff, and it just leads to a lot of problems down the road. And best thing to know about this job is Keith's here. We also have all our contractors here. So we're trying to get all this big job done in one day so we don't inconvenience the tenants more than we need to. So this is just one of the problems you have with water. And one of the big lessons I've learned as a landlord is if I have a problem with electrical or if I have a problem with water, I call the nice man and I write the nice man a check, because they can do it better and faster than I ever can, and they do it right the first time, which usually takes me 6-7 times and 12 or 13 trips to Home Depot, and that's less than fun. Anything else? Any advice you have for investors that have rental property and water?
Just look at the mechanicals.
Look at the mechanicals
before you buy, and be prepared if it is cast iron or galvanized to do a repipe down the road.
There you go, and that way you don't end up waist deep into a floor. Y'all take care. Have a great day. Get out and talk to some sellers. Bye bye.